Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does this blouse make me look older, even though I just bought it? It's not always about the price tag or the brand. Sometimes it's the way you're wearing it, small details that can quietly add years to your appearance without you realizing. Many women over 50 think they're choosing timeless pieces, but certain blouse mistakes can completely throw off your proportions, drain the color from your face, or hide the elegance you naturally have. And here's the good news. You can fix these instantly without buying an entirely new wardrobe. In today's video, we're going to uncover the most common blouse mistakes women over 50 make, and more importantly, how to correct them for a youthful, polished, and elegant look. You'll learn how to choose flattering fits, necklines, colors, and styling techniques that bring out your best features at any age. By the end, you'll not only know what to avoid, but you'll also feel more confident walking into your closet every morning. Because here's the truth. Fashion after 50 is not about chasing trends. It's about wearing clothing in a way that reflects the confident, vibrant woman you are today. And when you master the right styling details, your blouse can instantly make you look taller, slimmer, and yes, even younger. So whether you're dressing for work, a lunch date, or a special evening out, these blouse tips will help you project elegance without effort. We'll talk about fit, sleeve length, neckline, color, and even the way you tuck or accessorize. All those little things that make a big difference in your overall look. And if you're wondering, is it really possible to look more youthful without spending a fortune? Absolutely. All it takes is a shift in how you approach your blouse choices and styling. Let's start with the first mistake, one that can instantly make you look heavier and less polished, even in your favorite designer blouse. Blouse too loose or too tight. One of the fastest ways to age your look is wearing a blouse that doesn't fit your body correctly. It sounds simple, but the impact is huge. When your blouse is too tight, it clings to every curve, draws attention to areas you'd rather not highlight, and can make you appear uncomfortable. When it's too loose, it swallows your shape, hides your waist, and can give the impression of wearing a hand-me-down rather than a carefully chosen outfit. Think about this. A well-fitted blouse should skim your body, not grip it like shrink wrap, and not hang like a tent. It should allow you to move comfortably while still giving definition to your silhouette. For women over 50, this balance is key. The right fit can instantly make you look more elegant and confident. If your blouse is pulling at the buttons or causing the fabric to stretch across your chest or midsection, it's too tight. This not only looks restrictive, but also draws the eye exactly where you don't want it. On the other hand, if your blouse billows so much that your arms disappear and your waistline is lost, you risk looking shapeless and older than you are. The best solution? Look for blouses that gently follow your curves without hugging too closely. A subtle taper at the waist, properly placed darts, or a slight A-line cut can create a flattering flow. High-quality fabrics like silk blends, lightweight cotton, or drapey crepe also help. They move with you and fall naturally, avoiding that stiff, boxy look. Another tip, pay attention to where the shoulder seams fall. They should sit right at the edge of your shoulders. Too far in and the blouse looks small. Too far out and it can seem sloppy. Sleeve length matters too. Even if we'll go deeper into sleeves later, a poor fit here can make the entire blouse feel wrong. And here's something many overlook: tailoring. If you find a blouse you love that's almost perfect, invest in a little tailoring. A skilled tailor can adjust the fit in ways that completely transform how the blouse sits on your frame. This is especially helpful for flattering tops for older women who want a custom look without paying designer prices. Once you master fit, you'll notice your entire outfit feels more elevated. Even the simplest blouse, when it fits beautifully, can make you look effortlessly put together. Now that we've tackled fit, let's move to another area that can dramatically change your overall look: the neckline. Because no matter how perfect the fit, the wrong neckline can still add years to your appearance. Neckline too high or too low. A blouse's neckline is like the frame around a beautiful painting. It draws the eye to your face and sets the tone for the entire outfit. When the neckline is wrong, it can overpower your features or make you look closed off and older than you are. For women over 50, choosing the right neckline isn't just about style. It's about balance, proportion, and creating a flattering visual line. A neckline that's too high, such as a tight crew neck or buttoned-up collar, can shorten your neck and make your upper body appear boxy. It can also cast shadows under your chin, emphasizing areas you'd rather soften. On the flip side, a neckline that plunges too low can feel overly revealing, and instead of elegance, it may give the impression that you're trying too hard, which can unintentionally age your look. The sweet spot is finding a neckline that opens up the chest area just enough to elongate your neck and brighten your face. Think soft V-necks, gentle scoops, or an open-collared blouse. These styles create vertical lines that lengthen your frame, making you appear taller and slimmer while still keeping things refined. Color and neckline go hand in hand. For example, if you love anti-aging fashion tips that work instantly, pairing a flattering neckline with a blouse color that complements your skin tone can bring a natural glow to your complexion. This is especially important as skin tones change subtly with age. The right combination can take years off your appearance. Fabric also plays a role. A stiff, high neckline in heavy fabric can look severe, while a soft drape in silk or rayon can make even a higher neckline feel graceful. If you prefer coverage but don't want to close off your neckline completely, try keyhole openings, split necks, or a few undone buttons for a softer effect. Accessories are another powerful tool. A statement necklace that sits just above the neckline can add visual balance, while long pendant necklaces can help lengthen your torso. However, the key is harmony. Your accessories should complement the blouse's shape, not compete with it. One easy way to test a neckline: stand in front of a mirror, place your hair back from your face, and compare how you look with different openings. If your face appears brighter and your posture feels more open, you've likely found the right cut. Now that we've discussed the importance of framing your face with the perfect neckline, let's shift our attention a little further down the blouse. Because the length and style of your sleeves can completely change how your blouse interacts with your body proportions. And that's where many women unknowingly make their next big mistake. Sleeves too long or too short. Sleeves may seem like a minor detail, but they can completely shift the balance of your entire outfit. For women over 50, sleeve length isn't just about coverage. It's about proportion, movement, and how the blouse interacts with your body shape. Get it right, and your blouse instantly looks intentional and refined. Get it wrong, and you risk looking either overwhelmed by fabric or as if your blouse has shrunk in the wash. Sleeves that are too long can swallow your hands, making you appear shorter and less polished. They can also create bunching at the wrists, which adds bulk where you don't need it. On the other hand, sleeves that are too short, especially when they cut across the widest part of your arm, can make your arms look fuller and throw off your body's natural proportions. The most flattering sleeve length depends on your height, arm shape, and the overall design of the blouse. For many mature women, three-quarter sleeves are a timeless choice. They show the forearm, which is often a slimmer part of the body, and they naturally create a vertical line that elongates your look. Elbow-length sleeves are another elegant option, offering coverage while still keeping your arms free for movement. Fabric weight also matters. A flowing silk sleeve that skims the arm will look far more graceful than a stiff cotton sleeve that sticks out at odd angles. If you love fashion tips for women over 50, here's one you'll use forever. Pay attention to where the sleeve hem hits. Just a 1-inch difference can make or break your proportions. Cuff details can also help. A softly gathered cuff, a subtle flare, or a tailored button cuff can draw the eye in the right places and add sophistication without stealing focus from the rest of your blouse. For casual blouses, rolled or tab sleeves can give a relaxed yet intentional look, perfect for lunch dates or weekend wear. If you already own blouses with sleeves that aren't quite right, a tailor can adjust the length in minutes. Sometimes, simply shortening a sleeve or adding a cuff detail can completely transform the blouse into a flattering top for older women that looks custom made for you. The key takeaway: sleeves are not just functional, they are part of the overall composition of your look. When they're in harmony with your neckline, fit, and accessories, the whole outfit feels cohesive and stylish. Now that we've fine-tuned your blouse's fit, neckline, and sleeves, it's time to talk about one of the most underestimated style factors: color and pattern. Because no matter how perfect the cut, the wrong shade or print can undo all your hard work in an instant. Aging colors and patterns. Color is one of the most powerful tools in fashion. It can lift your face, energize your look, and make you appear years younger. Or it can drain your skin tone, emphasize shadows, and make you look tired before you've even had your morning coffee. For women over 50, choosing the right blouse color isn't about playing it safe with neutrals. It's about finding tones and patterns that complement your natural beauty and bring your features to life. One of the most common mistakes is relying too heavily on dull, muddy shades. Colors like washed out beige, overly muted browns, or faded pastels can make the skin look sallow and lifeless. Similarly, overly harsh black, especially when worn close to the face, can exaggerate fine lines and dark circles. These shades tend to absorb light instead of reflecting it, which is the opposite of what we want for an anti-aging fashion effect. The solution is to identify your undertone and choose colors that brighten and enhance it. If your undertone is warm, rich shades like coral, teal, or golden camel can give your skin a natural radiance. If you're cool-toned, soft jewel tones like sapphire, plum, or icy pink can have a lifting effect. For many mature women, mid-tone colors work best. They're vibrant enough to energize your look without overwhelming your complexion. Patterns are another area where small choices make a big difference. Large, bold prints can dominate your frame, while tiny, overly busy prints can feel dated. The most flattering patterns for elegant outfits for mature women often fall in the medium scale, not too big, not too small, and use color combinations that are harmonious rather than jarring. Another tip is to avoid overly trendy patterns that may feel of the moment, but will quickly date your outfit. Instead, opt for timeless designs like soft florals, subtle geometrics, or elegant stripes. When in doubt, remember, the pattern should enhance you, not compete with you. If you already own blouses in less than flattering colors, don't rush to donate them. Sometimes, simply adding a scarf, statement necklace, or layering piece in a more flattering color can shift the visual focus and create a fresh, youthful feel. The goal isn't to avoid certain colors forever, but to understand which shades and patterns are truly working for you. When you choose colors that reflect light onto your face and patterns that balance your frame, your blouse becomes more than just clothing. It becomes a tool for enhancing your presence. Now that you know how powerful color and pattern can be, it's time to address one of the most overlooked aspects of blouse styling: how you wear it. Because the way you tuck or don't tuck your blouse can instantly change your proportions and your overall impression. Tucking mistakes. The way you tuck, or choose not to tuck, your blouse is one of the fastest ways to transform your entire silhouette. It's a small styling decision, but for women over 50, it can mean the difference between looking polished and looking unfinished. Unfortunately, this is also where many elegant outfits fall apart. The first mistake is the full tuck without proportion awareness. When you tuck a blouse fully into your waistband, it can create a clean line. But if the blouse is too bulky or the waistband sits too high, it can make your midsection appear fuller. This is especially true with thick fabrics or blouses that don't drape smoothly. On the opposite end, never tucking at all can leave you with a shapeless look, especially if your blouse is longer. When the hemline sits too low on the hips or thighs, it visually shortens your legs and can make your whole frame look heavier. For flattering tops for older women, it's about balance, not extremes. The half tuck, where you tuck in just the front of the blouse and leave the back loose, is a great modern solution. It defines your waistline without clinging, adds movement, and creates a relaxed yet intentional look. Similarly, the side tuck can work beautifully with drapey fabrics to give asymmetry and elongate the legs. Another common error is tucking without smoothing. Even the most expensive blouse will look sloppy if it's bunching at the waist. After tucking, take a moment to gently pull the fabric out just a bit to create a soft, even drape over the waistband. This trick instantly makes the fit look tailored instead of tight. Your bottoms also influence how you should tuck. High-waisted trousers or skirts pair well with a full or half tuck, while mid-rise styles can benefit from a front tuck to elongate the legs. If you're wearing a belt, tucking can showcase it as a deliberate accessory, adding a layer of polish to your outfit. For casual settings, a French tuck with jeans can keep you looking relaxed but refined, perfect for lunch dates or weekend outings. For more formal occasions, a smooth, full tuck into tailored pants or a pencil skirt can make you look effortlessly sophisticated. If you're hesitant about tucking because you're self-conscious about your midsection, try pairing your tuck with a structured blazer or cardigan. This creates vertical lines that slim the torso while still showing a hint of waist definition. Mastering the art of tucking isn't about following strict rules. It's about understanding how small adjustments can completely change your proportions. Once you see the difference, you'll never look at your blouse the same way again. Now that we've refined how you wear your blouse, let's finish with the final detail that can make or break your entire look: the accessories you pair with it. Accessory mistakes. The right accessories can elevate a simple blouse into a statement outfit. The wrong ones can pull focus in all the wrong ways, overpowering your look or making it feel dated. For women over 50, accessories aren't just add-ons. They're essential tools for expressing elegance, personality, and polish. One of the biggest mistakes is over-accessorizing. Layering on too many necklaces, oversized earrings, or bold scarves can make the blouse itself disappear. Instead of enhancing your features, the accessories become the main event, and not always in a flattering way. If your blouse has an interesting neckline, let it breathe. Choose one focal point: a statement necklace, a pair of elegant earrings, or a silk scarf, but not all three at once. On the other end of the spectrum, under-accessorizing can leave your blouse looking unfinished. Imagine wearing a beautiful silk blouse with nothing to frame the neckline or tie the outfit together. It can feel like the look stops halfway. Even a simple chain necklace, delicate drop earrings, or a brooch can complete the picture without feeling heavy-handed. Scale is also important. Large, chunky accessories can overwhelm delicate blouses, while tiny, barely there pieces can get lost against bold patterns or rich fabrics. For elegant outfits for mature women, the goal is proportion. If the blouse is detailed and textured, opt for sleeker, simpler accessories. If the blouse is minimal, you can lean into bolder, statement pieces. Color coordination matters too. If your blouse already features striking colors or patterns, choose accessories in complementary or neutral tones. For solid blouses in soft shades, a pop of vibrant color in your accessories can bring life to the outfit. Just be sure that pop complements your skin tone for that anti-aging fashion glow. Belts are another overlooked accessory. When worn with blouses, they can define the waist and add structure, especially for longer or looser tops. However, an overly thick belt or one that cuts too sharply against the blouse's color can visually divide your body in unflattering ways. A medium-width belt in a coordinating tone often works best. Scarves, when chosen wisely, are timeless for women over 50. A lightweight silk scarf draped elegantly can add sophistication and color without bulk. But avoid overly bulky or long scarves that hide your blouse entirely. The point is to enhance, not smother. The golden rule: accessories should complement your blouse, not compete with it. Every choice, from earrings to belts to scarves, should feel intentional, adding to the harmony of your look rather than fighting for attention. Now that we've covered the 6 most common blouse mistakes and how to avoid them, it's time to bring everything together. In the final section, we'll recap the key points and leave you with the motivation to refresh your style with confidence and ease. Conclusion. We've just walked through 6 of the most common blouse mistakes women over 50 make, and more importantly, how to fix them. From fit and neckline to sleeve length, color choice, tucking, and accessories. You've seen how each element plays a vital role in shaping your look. The truth is, elegance doesn't come from following every fashion trend. It comes from knowing what works for you and wearing it with confidence. When your blouse fits just right, skims your body without clinging, and frames your face with a flattering neckline, you instantly look more polished. Choosing sleeves that balance your proportions, colors that light up your complexion, and patterns that feel modern but timeless all work together to create a style that's truly yours. And when you master tucking and accessorizing with intention, your blouse becomes more than just clothing. It becomes a statement of who you are today. The beauty of these tips is that they're simple to apply. You don't need to throw out your entire wardrobe or spend a fortune to see a difference. Often, it's about small, thoughtful adjustments. A quick tailoring job, a change in color choice, a swap in accessories that completely transform how you feel in your clothes. That's the power of fashion tips for women over 50 that are designed to work with your life, not against it. Most importantly, remember that style is deeply personal. These guidelines are here to help you refine your look, but your wardrobe should still reflect your personality, your lifestyle, and the confidence you've earned over the years. If a blouse makes you feel beautiful, comfortable, and ready to take on the day, that's a piece worth keeping. So as you head to your closet tomorrow, look at your blouses with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, does this fit me well? Does the color bring out my best? Does it show the elegant, vibrant woman I am? If the answer is yes, wear it proudly. If not, now you have the tools to make it better or to replace it with something that does. And if you found these tips helpful, don't stop here. In my next video, we'll explore how to build a capsule wardrobe of elegant outfits for mature women so getting dressed becomes effortless and enjoyable every single day. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Your most stylish years are just getting started.